Hi, I'm Emma. Welcome to Emma Esoteric. This will be a reading for the sign of Scorpio. You can view these readings like watching a movie or listening to a song. They may bring emotions, ideas, or beliefs to the forefront of your mind. You can interpret these readings any way you like. Nothing is set in stone. We have here the Fool in the headspace. The Nine of Pentacles in the emotional space. And the Magician in the environment. You've reached an emotional comfortability where you can now take a chance. You can now do something different. You can create in the environment with all the tools you have. You have invested into a lot and you have completed a era in learning, upskilling, reaping some type of reward in what you have learned. You've emotionally invested into yourself. When it comes to your time, your energy, and your resources, emotionally, you're feeling very satisfied, very stable, very independent where you are emotionally and resourcefully. You can rely on your resources, so that's very settling in the emotional space as well. And with this contentment with where you are with your time, your energy, your resources, your health, your job, your finances, your stability. Like if you need to pay for something right now, you have the money in the bank to be able to do that at the moment. So you, with this stability with your emotions where you lie, if it's not finances, so to speak, it can be health-wise. So if you needed to run a couple of Ks for whatever reason, you know that you can rely on yourself to do that. If you need to lift something heavy for whatever reason, you know you can do that. This can also be like if you're wanting to hold a baby, because the Nine of Pentacles can be the preparing card for pregnancy, especially in the emotional space. Like you're ready to hold a baby if that's also what you're wanting to do. This can also be like a metaphor, wanting to hold something here in your emotional space to create it. So you are wanting to create something. The Fool in the headspace here is all the ideas you're thinking about. You feel like everything's going your way. You are feeling very blessed at the moment as well. Like you have a lot of support and loyalty around you, and it's all stemming from this emotional comfortability. You are searching for something new, a new idea. You're searching for what you can now accomplish with what you have created in your emotional space. What can I now do with this? What adventure can I now go on? What can I now create? So you're starting to make plans in the environment and starting to look at what you have around you, the resources you have, the thoughts you have, the moves you can make, and the like how you feel about what you're doing. You're looking at all those resources to create something new in the environment because you're feeling very stable and secure with where you are at. Again, making plans. You're making plans at the moment. You could be making plans to travel. You could be making plans to create a new business. You could be making plans to fall pregnant. Whatever this is here, it's something brand new that you haven't done before. So if it's traveling, you've never traveled before. If it's having a child, you've never had a child before. You wouldn't know what what they could even comprehend here. I kind of felt like there was this underlying what other people think coming in here as well, and I feel like you're above that. If anyone below you, like below you, not necessarily like below you, but like if you feel like there are people who are trying to trip you up or are trying to throw in any kind of mishap your way or trying to give you their opinions in any way, or they're trying to make you feel unsteady or unstable, even if these are your own thoughts wanting to come in, like wanting to creep in, you're not acknowledging them. Yeah, that's because I'm looking at the dog here and the strength card. It's like this loyalty that you have to yourself, this loyalty. You are so strongly grounded in your emotional space and where you are with your stability, with your emotions, with what you're doing, with what you are creating, with your health, with your time. You're so grounded in that you are loyal to wanting to, you are loyal to progression. You are loyal to making plans. You're loyal to yourself. You have all these emotional options that you can go towards, and you are choosing at the moment the right choice. You are filtering through the conflicting ideas, you're filtering through the confusing emotions, and you are really creating something in the environment where you can practically put your plans into action, where you can practically create something and feel solid in your convictions here. I don't know exactly what that means, like solid in your convictions, but that's what I'm feeling like. There's emotional healing. There is also a recognition of other people around you, like when it comes to your emotional stability and where you lie emotionally and what you're willing to let go of. It's very easy for you to let go of emotions that are holding you down at the moment, because your emotions at the moment are very focused on potential, are very focused on moving away from any kind of disappointment. You are looking forward to happiness. You are looking forward to showing off all the hard work that you have done. So if you have, like I said, if this is like an exercise regime, for example, and you have been putting in a lot of hard work, you've ignored all the limiting thoughts that you've had, you haven't fallen into emotional confusion, you've been loyal to yourself. Now you've got this new stamina about you. Now you have this new self-control, and now you can make plans. You're looking forward to summer, so to speak, so you can go off or go out and wear shorts and, you know, a crop t-shirt if that's your thing or whatever, and kind of show off what you have walked away from here, what you have moved away from, the emotional beliefs that you have, you are now moving away from because you are so grounded within yourself. You've gone from this emotional idea that you had, which was feeding off you. So you could have believed that I'm never going to have children, I never want children, I'm never going to look like that, I'm never going to be healthy, I'm never going to be able to run, I'm never going to be able to, like all these, I'm not going to be able to do that, I'm not going to be able to create a business, I'm never going to be self-sufficient. All these competitive thoughts, all these I'm not going to, I'm never going to, that's never going to happen. And instead of falling for the trap of these competitive thoughts that are just going to leave you in this whirlwind of emotions and leave you stuck and leave you limited emotionally, you've stayed loyal to the options out there, that you can create options and you can move away from these emotional attachments that have caused conflict in your mental space. And there's this sense of staying grounded and keeping committed, keeping loyal. And now you have move towards and walk towards stability, authority, control over your surroundings, your environment here. Five of Swords. If anything or anyone comes at you and wants to try on and compete with you, there's no matching your confidence anymore. There's no matching your authority or where you stand. No one here can change your belief pattern. No one here can change your structure. No one here can change your commitment but you. You're the only one here that has the ability to change whatever you want to change. The Two of Wands again. So you may want to make plans with someone else. Now you're in this confident state. You may now want to work with other people, because I'm looking at these Two of Wands looking at each other, and this can be the Four of Wands together, but at the moment these two people are just looking at each other, wondering if they're ready to make plans with one another. And that's possibly what you're wanting to create at the moment, is making a plan with someone else. This Five of Swords though feels again like these, I don't want to say they're below you, but they don't have the belief system that you have. They don't have the confidence within yourself. And I feel like you're going to give them nothing. Yeah, Two of Swords. You're going to give them nothing. You're not going to entertain any type of conflict, any type of seeds that they're wanting to plant in your mental space to throw you off, any type of doubt, anything like that. There is nothing here that can shake you off the plans you're making, and it's looking like with someone else. So there's you, which is this person who is very solid within, I want to say again, within their convictions. I'm not 100% sure what that means, so I'm hoping I'm saying what I think it means. You're very solid within yourself, and you're wanting to make a plan with someone else. Now, whether this person knows you're wanting to make plans with them or not, it's like it's coming in the environment that you're going to open up and say, hey, look, I am feeling pretty confident within myself. I have all these resources here. I'm wanting to start something new. And because of the loyalty you have towards yourself, you're going to feel loyal to this other person as well. You're coming through in the environment as someone who has a lot of authority over their environment. So whatever is happening within your body, within your health, within your home, within the people around you, within your business, whatever's happening, you have say and authority over that. And then there's something or someone else or an energy here that's wanting to come in and kind of throw you off and put thoughts in your mental space here that's going to make you feel off balance or confused in some way. And you are just walking away, like completely walking away from that. Like these people are a bug on your shoe. Like it's just like, it's nothing to you. Whatever this is, this energy that's coming through, your experience at the moment, it's going to, like, leaving this alone is going to relieve any type of heartache, any type of, like, if you wanted to work, okay, what I'm getting is you possibly could have wanted to work with these people before and they didn't believe in you the way that you believed in yourself. So you've upgraded, you've advanced. Now you are in complete self-belief mode. You are completely independent, and now you're wanting to make plans with someone. You might not even know yet exactly who you want to make plans with, but you know you want to make plans with someone. You may know who they are. But then this other situation's wanting to come back and kind of throw, again, some kind of spanner in the works, because they're like, well, do you want to make plans with me now? Because they're trying, it's like they're trying to make you believe and everyone else believe that they were with you from day dot, but they weren't with you from day dot. Now they're stressed, there's worry, there's anxiousness, because you're not even going to have a painful conversation with them. You're not even willing to work with them and talk about what needs to be talked about anymore. You are done. And it's bringing in this sense of peace, rest, rejuvenation. You're not stressing anymore. The Justice here is like it's like the outside sources. Like, it's a sense of, even if you were to entertain this for a little bit and fall into some type of stressful situation, the Justice is overriding this situation, which means you're going to always float up. Kind of like if you were to push a ball underneath the water, they may push you down for a while, but you're going to end up popping back up anyway. The force of the water is greater than whatever's trying to push you down. So if you're the bull, the water is the Justice, the whatever's holding this together. So you're going to end up pushing back up to the top here. Nothing's going to, yeah, Temperance, exactly. Nothing's going to push you under long enough for you to be able to stay under there. You're going to bounce back up. And in these moments of the Three of Swords, yeah, this unknown moment, this feeling of confusion, questioning whether you should work on this situation again, whether you should bring this situation, whether this be people, a relationship, an idea, whatever this is, whether you should bring this back in that didn't believe in you before, whether you should bring this back in and have this conversation. Every time you delve into that thought pattern and it makes you stressed out, and it brings you back down into the water, it brings you back down into this compression, into this space of tightness, straight away you pop back up, and you may go down into those depths, you may go down into that situation where things get quite tight and compressed for a while. But with the Temperance card, it always balances back out. You always end up floating back up on top of the water and being that stable buoy that you need to be for yourself, being that stability that you need to be for yourself. So whatever this 5-5 here is here, this conflict, whatever this emotional confusion that's wanting to come in here, whatever this energy is here that's trying to infiltrate your headspace, your heart space, and your environment, whatever's trying to come in here like a plague here, it's trying to come in here and push you off your course, you are letting things go in the emotional space, like just easy breezy, beautiful cover girl kind of thing here. And then in your emotional space, you are feeling so secure with your body, with your time, your energy, your resources, how you feel emotionally stable towards a circumstance. And in your environment, you're now so stable with the Emperor here. You have authority over and control over what's happening in your environment. Nothing can come in and try and sway that, because you feel so confident within yourself that now you're starting to make plans, or wanting to make plans with other people around you who are actually going to be on the same level as you, who now believe in you, who are now at your status and now at your now at your level and are loyal to you. You are now loyal to the people who are loyal to you, instead of being loyal to the people who weren't loyal to you and letting them kind of walk all over you. You're now at the equivalent of loyalty meets loyalty, rather than loyal to people who want to take advantage of you or defeat you in some way for whatever reason. Because you're the Emperor here, you're someone of great power, of great authority. If someone is wanting to take that for themselves, there may be this like old school kind of belief system that I have to take down the Emperor to be in that position here, not realizing that they can be their own Emperor. So there may be a stance here where someone's tried to take you down, and then there's no possibility of them taking you down anymore. And like I said, there may be like a period of time where you end up in this stressful Nine of Swords headache energy here, but it's not going to take long until things balance back out again. Thank you, Scorpio.